and informed him about the time and the problem with the time system. We mentioned it, maybe or hopefully it's switched now, and we have informed about the correct time. Kickoff been taken by Christoph Eilers, who dribbled 2 meters and then he decided to pass it forward in direction of Van der Bort. Van der Bort can keep the ball on the line in, but attacked by Hösgören and by Bettina Suljok. It's still Kevin Van der Bort trying to find his space. Now he's on the broken line. Katharina Kühnlein comes out to try to intercept the ball, but still the Belgian player. Now he missed the ball control, and it's Pauline Nomi over the left wing trying to control the ball. Kata Kühnlein helps him, but Aaron Aponya goes between it. Oh, Kühnlein hardly tackled by Eilers, and they fall each other, but the danger is on the other side. It's on the D. The Aponya fall trying to go close to Tanja Hegel, but attacked by Pauline Nomi. Nomi wins this infight, goes over the left wing, already over the broken line, now midline. Attacked by Christoph Eilers, but he can find his way forward, already over the broken line, left balled. He tries to go into the D, he's in the D, but there's no shoot opportunity for him. He missed the first contact. The ball goes into the goalie area where Olivier Lambret picks it up and fastly thrown it already to Kevin Van der Bort. Left boarded, he going to the center. He picks up speed, accelerated, but then he he stepped over his own feet, have the opportunity and a second chance to conquer the ball. He goes into the D, danger position. Oh, very well defended, hardly defended, well tackled by Mustafa Hösgören, but absolutely fair. No whistle. Well done by the tall defender with the number 10 by the Austrian team, and the ball goes into the arms of Tanja Hegel, the goalkeeper of the Belgian team, in the lighty yellow shirt, but her clearance was incomplete, not reaching his teammate Kata Kühnlein, but instead Christoph Eilers. Eilers trying to switch to Aponya Fall. Aponya Fall on his way to the D, only Hösgören in front of him, but again the number 10 does it very well. Pass it to Kata Kühnlein. Kata Kühnlein goes forward to Doreen Cornelis into the D. It's the infight between the two, but the ball goes deeper and deeper, and well defended by Christoph Eilers, who supported his teammate and conquered the ball, kicks it along the kickboard over the whole pitch, and it was too far, too fast for his teammate Aponya Fall to reach it. So it's goal clearance for Tanja Hegel. 2.5 minutes played, goal clearance by 0-0 for Vienna.
And we get things started on this near side with Vienna. Pauline Nomi tries to go over the broken line, now into the Anderlecht half, into the edge of the D. Oh no, a bit of a chance now for Vienna in the penalty area. Can they get the shot off? Still with Vienna. Kathleen Cuthrin on the edge of the D, battling with 2 Anderlecht defenders. Still in the Anderlecht D. Cuthrin battling away, shoots, and just slices it wide of the right-hand post. But it was good play by Kathleen Cuthrin. And now Anderlecht restart again in their own half on this near side, between the broken line and the halfway line. Christoph Elders driving over the broken line, tight control, just loses it for a second and then is intercepted. Kathleen Cuthrin picks up the ball again. She started really brightly over the halfway line, black boots on, over the broken line, centre of the field, in the Anderlecht half, on the broken line, still in the centre of the field, tries to roll the ball with the sole of her foot. She does now. Back to goal. Under pressure for Eilers. Down that far side touchline, kickboard, and it goes all the way out for the goalkeeper for Anderlecht. Call of 1 from the referee. Of course, only a couple of seconds the goalkeeper can hold on to it. Now on that far side, ball hits the kickboard and rolls all the way into the Vienna D. That rolls all the way for the goalkeeper for Vienna. Tanja Hegel throws it over arm towards the broken line. Sliced clearance away by Ehlers. Picked up by Doreen Cornelius, but it's going to be a corner for Vienna. Vienna started brightly. Corner on this near side.
And Vienna is playing like a 3-1, so 3 defenders and only Kata Kühnlein forward now, and so it took time now. Kata Kühnlein conquered the corner kick until Mustafa Hösgören, far away from his own D, where he's last man standing, coming across all the pitch to his teammate Kata Kühnlein for this corner kick. Misunderstoodment because Kata Kühnlein goes away, waiting for a pass now. Mustafa Hösgören asks her again to come back. There's the first contact. Hösgören on the corner now. He tips it into the D. Kata Kühnlein, second touch was better. She need to go back to the broken line. Now she goes forward into the D. Stopped by Corinne Cornelis, and the ball goes into the goal area where Olivier Lambret picks it up, looking for Kevin van der Boot over the left wing. 5 minutes played, 0-0, and shoot attempt by van der Boot, and ball jumped and bounced up and then against the right knee of Tanja Hegel. It was not necessary that she was there, but she goes already down and could not go away. So giving away a corner kick for the Belgium squad. 5.5 minutes played. Van der Boot is there. Aaron Aponya-Fall as well behind them to just tip the ball in between his two legs. Kakwe is making sure that the defense is far away, and Pauline Nomi makes it very well, coming out very, very fast and making pressure on Kevin van der Boot. He could not conquer the ball, but at least he kicks it away. Now it's not clear who's gonna pick up the ball first. It's Aponya-Fall, yeah, and he led it for Eilers. Eilers try to go away from the kickboard, does it very well in the center circle. On the left wing is waiting Van der Boot, on the right Aponya-Fall. It's still Eilers, it took too long. Well done by Pauline Nomi, who came out of the defense, making a pressure and kicked the ball far into the half of Anderlecht, where Doreen Cornelis, right-sided, close to the D, picks it up and trying to switch the ball diagonally on the left kickboard, but it was not fine. Kata Kühnlein did it very well, going back and making pressure on Kevin van der Boot. It's the infight between van der Boot and Kühnlein. Van der Boot isn't control of the ball, but he's forced into his own half already on the broken line. Then he is profiting that Kata Kühnlein falls down, and now it's a counter-attack opportunity. 3 defenders in front of him. He's on the broken line, separate position. Pauline Nomi is the first one who attacks him. It's still Kevin van der Boot with a back to the goal. Pauline Nomi press him out, and he needs to go back to the center line. Then he tried to switch, but it was hard, incomplete. It could be opportunity for a counter-attack for Kata Kühnlein over the left wing, pressed by Christoph Eilers and by Doreen Cornelis in the left corner, close to the line, on the kickboard. It's still Kata Kühnlein. She solves the situation very well, tries to turn around into the D. Still the 2 defenders in front of her, and then she missed the control, and with her left foot, she kicks it out, and it's throw-in or clearance for Olivier Lambret. 7 minutes played, 0-0.
Back underway on the halfway line with Vienna, battling away with Nomi and Aponya-Fall into the edge of the D. Aponya-Fall battling away with Mustafa Holgson. And it's going to be a goal kick for Vienna. Vienna keeper Tanja Hengel throws over harm. 2 Anderlecht players on the halfway line. It splits them down the middle. Eilers shouts on this near side, just in front of us, over the broken line into the Vienna half, and switches it over to the far side. And the goalkeeper for Vienna, Tanja Hengel, will pick it up once again. 3 Vienna players in their own half. It finds Kata Kühnlein on the halfway line. She miscontrols it, and Eilers comes away with it over the halfway line. Aponya-Fall still trying to break through in the centre of the Vienna half. Vienna come away with it though, over the broken line, over on that far side. Orange boots on, kicks it forward, and the last Anderlecht player on the broken line, Doreen Cornelis, passes over to the far side, tries to find Van der Boot. Strong in possession. A nice little flick round over on the broken line in the Vienna half. Tries to beat a couple of Vienna players on the edge of the D now, right of centre. Still going, but now a chance for Vienna to break. Pauline Nomi over the halfway line, surrounded by 3 Anderlecht players. Christoph Eilers. Nomi still with it on the edge of the D, left of centre, gets into the penalty area, and out for the goalkeeper for Vienna. Pauline Nomi just hits the kickboard behind the goal and seems just to be slightly hurt. First aid is called. She's just right of the goal in the Anderlecht half. Hit her shoulder. She's holding her left shoulder and now her arm. First aid's on. Pauline Nomi just getting brought to the side now. Left out on this near side, close to the corner. Just receiving some water. And just a stoppage in play as we wait to see if Pauline Nomi is okay to carry on. Still holding.
Not sure if he can carry on, but it seems like.
Seems just about okay. And we get back underway on the broken line over on that far side. Lots of space bordering Cornelis. Now we're going to go back to the goalkeeper.
Olivier Lambret already opened the game, but the referees didn't open the game with a whistle. Now they have to remake this goal clearance, and Lambret throws it to Cornelis. Cornelis with a diagonal switch to Aponia Fall in the center circle, pressed by Pauline Nomi, so he's back in business and win already the ball against Aponia Fall very well. He goes from left into the center circle, kicking the ball forward and running behind, but against 3 defenders, Aponia Fall placing his body in front and controlled the ball like this. Counter attack for the Salmons over the right wing. He tried to pass, but his coach say, calm down, calm down. He make it too fast. Incomplete pass. Second attempt, he can pick up the ball and find his teammate, Kevin van der Boort. Van der Boort attacked by Zuljok in the center circle. He decided to switch the ball over the right kickboard, where again Aponia Fall picks it up. He kicks it back 2 meters in the feet of Eilers. Well played, Eilers back forward to Aponia Fall, but as you maybe can hear the reaction of Perry van Mierlo, here the coach is say, the pass was incomplete, and now Lukas Masilko announced it as well over the speakers. 10 minutes played, goalkeeper's clearance by Tanja Hegel.
And we're back underway. Ball crosses over the halfway line, reaches Eilers, space to run into in the centre of the pitch, in the centre circle. A nice pass to Aponia Fall on the broken line, on this near side touchline. Pressure by Pauline Nomi. A battle between Pauline Nomi and Aponia Fall on this near side. Level with the broken line. Battling away. Who's going to come out with the ball? Tight, close pressure from Aponia Fall and Pauline Nomi. Getting closer. And Vienna now could come away with it, but broken line, it's dispossessed by Ehlers. It's all become a bit scrappy in the Vienna half. Who's going to come away with the loose ball? Aponia Fall being battled away with Katha Kuthleen. Now over on that far side now, the ball runs loose. Van der Boort's back to goal, loses his body just a turn, shoots, and just wide. The shot came in left of centre, 8 meters away from goal, just sliced it wide of the left post of the Vienna goalkeeper, Tanja Hengel, and she will roll it out. 3 Vienna players in between the broken line and the edge of the D, and the ball's played forward to that far side. Katha Kuthleen can't find the ball. Now Van der Boort over the halfway line, drives forward again, over the broken line, left to centre, opts to come into the centre, shoots, and saved and parried away to the near side corner in the Vienna half. Good play by Aponia Fall once again. Mustafa Horsgården putting Aponia Fall under pressure. Aponia Fall with a headdress on, just covering the back of his neck. It's very hot here in Bušovice. As Pauline Nomi has the ball over on that far side, in between the broken line and the halfway line. Now on the broken line, Katha Kuthleen tries to work some space over on that far side, in front of the spectators. Now just in front of the broken line, centre of the field, left of centre now. Shoots, and into the midriff of Doreen Cornelius. And it's blocked, still on the edge of the D, and now it's come away. Aponia Fall, halfway between the broken line and the halfway line. Miscontrols it though, and Katha Kuthleen can come away with it for Vienna. And she loses out. It's a bit of a battle going on with Aponia Fall and Katha Kuthleen. Now with Van der Boort on the halfway line, on that far side touchline, goes over the broken line, still left of centre. Can he keep hold of the ball? No, he can't, and it goes out for a goal kick for Vienna, and we will have a timeout for Vienna in what has been an intriguing opening 12 minutes. Chances for both sides, but no goals so far.
Exactly, both coaches wanted to put the timeout card down on the desk in the same moment, and in the end it was the timeout card from the Austrian coach, from Coach Josef Sebastian Steinlechner, and we have the timeout after 12.5 minutes. My impression was that Vienna started better in the game. They were more active. Katha Kühnlein does it very well to protecting the ball even against 2 or 3 players. There you can see her experience that she played long time sighted football in mixed teams as well, until her sightedness becoming worse. and this using your body she's very good in and making problems for Anderlecht. But in the last couple 3 or 4 minutes, Anderlecht becoming better in the game and more opportunities for Kevin van der Boort coming over the left side and having like 2 or 3 opportunities with his powerful right foot and forced Tanja Hegel to a nice save down in the right corner. But we are goalless until now, 0-0, 8 minutes almost to go in the first half.
And another substitution.
And we will see a substitution on Anderlecht side. It
Number 9 goes out.
looks like Aaron Aponya fall, and Perry van Marlo, his coach, was several times not happy because he was too hectically when he had the ball, and 2 or 3 times the last action before the timeout he making a pass too fast immediately in the feet of Kata Kühnlein, almost giving away easy counter-attack, and so he was not happy and he changed it. Number 9 goes off and gonna be replaced by Andrew Rodens, player with a number 7, and he will replace 1-to-1, as I understand, Perry van Mierlo on the right wing. And looking
7.5 minutes to go in the first half.
on the Austrian squad, there is also a change. Bettina Soljok left the pitch and she gonna replaced by player with the number 4, Alphonse Lekanga.
And we can get things back underway. We're just waiting for the referee's whistle. And we start once again with the goalkeeper for Vienna, Tanja Hengel. Spreads it over to that far side. Battling away with Katha Kuffin and Van der Boort. And now onto this near side. Pauline Nomi tries to play a pass upfield, but it's intercepted. And it's a substitute, Andrew Rodens, but loses out. And Katha Kulin comes away in the centre of the field on the halfway line. Intercepted once again by Andrew Rodens. Nice turn away using the sole of his foot, and the ball spread over to that far side. Van der Boort tries to stop the ball from going out for the goalkeeper. Turns away nicely, tries to get himself in a shooting position at the edge of the D, but loses out. And the substitute at half time for Vienna mops up on this near side on the broken line. Played down the touchline. Ball runs loose, still on the halfway. Battling away. Osgoren and Rodens. And now with the number 11, Christoph Eilers. He's bundled down by the number 10, Osgoren. And that will be a foul and a free kick for Anderlecht in their own half, only 2 meters into their own half on this near side touchline. Can almost touch the kickboard. And it will be Andre Rodens and Christoph Eilers. Eilers coming away with it. Still in their own half, Anderlecht. Simple pass over to the far side, not much pace on it, but still in the Vienna half. Van der Boort battling away and trips over the Vienna player. And Van der Boort just picking up Osgoren. There's a swiped flick on the shin of Osgoren, and it will be a free kick on the halfway line, left of centre for Vienna. And Anderlecht have all their players in their own half, a line of 3 in front of the broken line. And Dorian Cornelius just behind the broken line in front of the first penalty spot.
Vienna is changing after the substitution the system. Kata Kühnlein is going backwards on right. Lekanga is last man standing, and Hösgöring is now. They are still playing a 3-1. Hösgöring is now the striker who is the man who should create danger. But in this moment he missed the ball. He lost the ball against Kevin van der Boort, who goes over the center. Broken line already. Goes into the D. Miscontrol of the ball, but there is opportunity of shoot. But he don't hit the ball fine. Give the opportunity for Kata Kühnlein coming back in the infight. But it's still danger zone, 8 meters far away from the goal now, and now the situation is clear by Pauline Nomi. Big opportunity for Kevin van der Boort in the D there alone, but he tried 2 or 3 times to hit the ball and mishit it. Chance thrown away easily. Ball position for Anderlecht again with Christoph Eilers, player with the number 11, going into the center circle looking for teammates. Shortly asked by Kevin van der Boort the ball. He gets it now and tries to shoot too early from 15 meters. And Pierre van Merlo, see how he's too far away, Kev. So throw in, goal clearance for Tanja Hegel. 4 minutes to go. She decided for a short roll-in to Hösgören on the own broken line. Vienna switched again. Now it's Kata Kühnlein forward again. Hösgören with a long ball, but too far. It goes into the arms of keeper Olivier Lambret. Lambret with a throw into Kevin van der Boort, left wing. He goes into the center already over the broken line. There was a contact with Lekanga, but game goes on. He tried to shoot. That was a better position, but the ball goes high and wide, like 1.50 m and the right post far away. But this was a better opportunity and way closer. This is the moments where he should finish and not like 15 meters. A ball position again, intercepted by Christoph Eilers. He goes over the center. Lekanga and Hösgören are there. Shot blocked by Hösgören. Ball goes to the left kickboard. It's Pauline Nomi controlling the ball and sending on the trip. Kata Kühnlein, the ball post. Kühnlein and Doreen Cornelis, and it's too far. Kühnlein tried to get it in the D, but it goes in the goalie area. Lambret picks it up easily and send it already forward to Eilers. Eilers didn't control the ball. The ball goes through the whole pitch and in the arms of Tanja Hegel. Hegel reopens with a long throw-in, looking for Kühnlein, but well intercepted. Step between by Doreen Cornelis. Kata Kühnlein was waiting for the ball, and Doreen Cornelis just stepped inside and gets the ball, can conquer it. Infight there on the kickboard. Back heel pass to Eilers. Eilers controls it very well and send it along the kickboard left-sided for Kevin van der Boort, but Alphonse Leganga blocked him very well. Then he slept away and no possibility for Kevin van der Boort to run around him. So the ball goes wide. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. We have still the 0-0 and goal clearance, Tanja Hegel.
Tanja Hegel then throws overarm. Can it be intercepted? It can. It rolls all the way over the broken line in the Anderlecht half. And rolls all the way out for the goalkeeper for Anderlecht. No touch from one end of the pitch to the other. Now with the goalkeeper, Adrian Bonart for Anderlecht. Now over to that far side, just on the edge of the broken line in the Anderlecht half. Cornelis upfield now. Van der Boort comes inside in the Vienna half over the broken line. Good tackle though. Still in the Vienna half on the edge of the D. Van der Boort trying to close down Hösgören. Hösgören punts it upfield over the halfway line, over the broken line on this near side touch line in the Anderlecht half. Cornelis battling away with Kühnlein. Kühnlein, can she win the ball back from Eilers? Eilers and Kühnlein on the edge of the D. On this near side, Kühnlein coming into the box, shoots! And it's saved by the Anderlecht goalkeeper. Kühnlein driving into the left-hand side of the box and into the centre, and it was a short, quick shot that was saved. But the ball's now back in play in the Vienna half on the broken line. Coming away with it now towards the halfway line, centre of the pitch, ball played upfield. It'll bounce off the kickboard and out for the goalkeeper for Anderlecht.
A substitution made by players of Brussels. The player number 21 goes out.
Well, there'll be a substitution.
Okay, so sorry, it's not ready.
Substitution suspended because Said Salek, who gonna be prepared with number 14, he was not eye-patched already, and it's only 1 minute to go, so he will not appear in this first half, I guess. We jump in with a goal clearance of Lambret, who's looking for Doreen Cornelis on the left wing. Cornelis already tried to pass the diagonally in direction of Rodens, but intercepted by Pauline Nomi, but his pass was incomplete, not reaching Kata Kühnlein. Infight, Kata Kühnlein and Christoph Eilers. Eilers clears the ball over the kickboard, but directly in the foot of Pauline Nomi. Nomi kicks it forward and runs behind. Still Pauline Nomi with the opportunity to go into the box, but his shoot attempt is incomplete. It was more slipping than a shot, and so the ball goes out. Big opportunity wasted. 30 seconds to go. Long throw in by Lambret. Lambret looking for Van der Boort, but the ball is too long. 15 seconds to go, and I was not right. Said Salek jumped in the first half. He comes on the pitch, but all his action that you want to hear is the final whistle of the first half. We're going in the last 10 seconds. Still the 0-0. François Caquet is helping Kevin van der Boort to going out, so the potential player with the number 21 is out, and with the number 14, Said Salek enters the pitch, the man who shot the final penalty in the 2017 final against Cundinamarca, the Colombian team, for the big victory, unexpected victory for Brussels. Five-a-side infight here in front of our pitch. It's the last action of this halftime. Andrew Rodens in an infight between both number 7s, Pauline Nomi and Rodens. There is no winner. Then in the end, François Caquet, the referee, picks up the ball because the first 20 minutes are done. We have a 0-0 with a active Vienna starting. Then we had the impression that Anderlecht becoming stronger and had two opportunities for Kevin van der Boort with a nice save for Tanja Hegel, but then in the end, just 2 minutes before end of first half, was Kata Kühnlein with a big opportunity, a nice save with the right foot by Olivier Lambert. So all in all, we have a deserved and correct 0-0, waiting for goals in the next 20 minutes. Stay tuned.
So we are ready to go for the second half of the second game of the Bushevich Blind Football Cup 2019. Vienna against Anderlecht. 0-0 at half-time, and it will be Vienna to get us underway once again. Kuchlin with the ball, drives into the Anderlecht half. Right of centre of the field, towards the broken line. Back to goal. Still with possession of the ball. Going from left to right. And dealt with once again by Eilers, who clears it upfield. Into the Vienna half now we go. Into the just on the edge of the broken line. Borgorsen tries to clear it away, but Rodens, substitute in the first half, spreads the ball to this near side now. And a pass from Eilers, tries to find Rodens again. And the ball is spread over to that far side, just on the edge of the D. Only a couple of metres away from the corner. On that far side.
Goalkeeper Vienna.
And it will be...
I'm sorry, corner kick for Brussels.
Will be a corner kick to Anderlecht. Over on that far side.
Personal team foul. A personal and team foul for the player number 10 from Vienna, and the free kick for players of Brussels.
So short confusion here. Short confusion about if it was a corner or a goal clearance. In the end, it's a free kick. Misunderstanding here between the refs, Christian Jung there in the corner, and the referee desk by Lukas Mazirko. But in the end, everybody had sorted out, and now we have the free kick. It's 2 meters to the goal line on the right kickboard. It's Christoph Eilers going close to the D, blocked by Alphonse Lekanga. And now we have the corner that was wrongly announced before. Corner for Anderlecht. 2 minutes played in this second half. The Salmons are coming over the right side from the corner. Andrew Rodens is waiting there for the new player. Said Salek was number 14, who just came in a couple of seconds before the halftime, and during halftime he was not with his team but warming up on the pitch. He's there getting the ball from Rodens, but bad pass. He needs to control it in the second step. Try to pass it into Eilers, but Eilers was not able to control it before. Pauline Nomi clears it out, but not reaching his teammate Kata Kühnlein. She needs to go back, but Andrew Rodens is first on the ball. Counter-attack opportunity for the number 11 of Anderlecht. Anderlecht shoots. Oh, Tanja Hegel sees the ball late, goes down and can save it, but it cost her a corner kick from the left side. It was a shoot by Andrew Rodens with a left foot from 9 meters distance. It not seems very strong. Well placed, but Tanja Hegel, it looks like that she seen the ball very late, going down slowly and then saved it. But in end, there's a corner from the left side. Side select turning into the banana, but well defended by Alphonse Lekanga, kicks it away. Over the left side, there's an infight between Rodens and Nomi, supported by Kata Kühnlein, but Andrew Rodens wins the infight. Pass backwards to Doreen Cornelis, miscontrol, but the ball goes back in the own goalie zone. Olivier Lambret picks it up and already throwed it to Rodens. Rodens goes down with a knee to maximize the controlling position. Controlled it very well, tried to do a Marseille roulette, but that was wasted. Not the moment to do this trick, and he lost position of the ball, and all Vienna players are back in their own third, and the ball goes wide, goes deep into the half of Anderlecht, where Said Salek need to pick it up. Said Salek attacked by Kata Kühnlein. Still Salek on the position of the ball. Now he missed it because he was able to hear it anymore. Kata Kühnlein is the winner of this infight, and she goes over the right side, already over the broken line, close to the D. She's in shooting position with the left foot. Oh, and she shooted, but there was not enough pace, not enough power behind the shoot. Easy work for Olivier Lambret to pick it up and send on a trip Eilers, and he ran into Pauline Nomi, and Pauline Nomi, player with a number 7, with a too late or with no boy, and immediately Eilers say, hey, say boy, it's danger. It's not only a foul, but it's danger. And so we have the free kick for Anderlecht, 2 meters already in the half of the Austrian team, 2 meters in from the kickboard, and Nomi is not happy with his decision, talking to his coach and say, hey, I said boy. And he say, yeah, I know, but anyway. And Pauline Nomi, as he came from Cameroon, he speaks French as well. He's talking to Francois on French. I say, well, he was in a position of the ball, he had to say boy as well. A free kick taken. Eilers tried to go forward and shoot, but shoot was blocked, and he was the last man after a deflection to touch it again, and so there is a goal clearance for Tanja Hengel. 5 minutes played in second half.
And we're back underway then in the Anderlecht half. Kata Kühnlein over the broken line, centre of the Anderlecht half. 4 Anderlecht players in a wall, in a line with each other, and they stop the break. Said Salek, the substitute just before half-time, on the ball, on the halfway line now with Eilers. Eilers over the halfway, under pressure from Pauline Nomi. On the broken line though, Gulmeier putting under pressure Eilers. And it's booted away onto the halfway line now. Miscontrol and runs all the way out to the goalkeeper in his goal zone for Anderlecht. Anderlin Bonnart, the Anderlecht goalkeeper, with a yellow and red armband round his left arm. Blue kit. And ball runs loose into the Vienna half. On the halfway line now with Eilers battling away with Pauline Nomi. Over on that far side now, but chance for Andre Rodens. Back to goal. Tight to the kickboard. Back heels it down the touchline. Still on that far side. Hosgårdsson on a good tackle from Andrew Rodens in the penalty area, edge of the right-hand side of the penalty area. And it's cleared away eventually by Hosgårdsson. Still on that far side touchline. Salek over the broken line, right of centre, shoots! And wide of the left-hand post. It was an audacious effort from that distance, and it just rolled left-hand side of the post, and we will have a substitution, and it will be Andrew Rodens, who's got an injury, it looks like, to his right leg, his hamstring. He's just holding the back of his right leg, his upper part of his right leg, the hamstring, as he's just hobbling off. He's struggling to move, and he came in, the Vienna player, right into the back, and that's why he's limping off. And he's going to be substituted, and it will be.
In German, we call this a kiss of a horse. I don't know how it's the phrase in English, but if you got like hidden, like it was there, the knee of Hosgårdsson directly on the muscle of Rodens, and Rodens immediately signals to Perry van Merlo, I need to go out. Substitution taking. So Aponya Fall is back on the pitch, and Hegel with a short throw in to Hosgårdsson. Hosgårdsson tries to pass it forward but not find his teammate Kata Kühnlein. Instead it's the new man Aponya Fall to conquering the ball and coming himself over the right kickboard. Now he's looking for the switch in direction of Eilers, but the pass was incomplete. Ball position Kata Kühnlein for the Vienna squad. Kühnlein trying to go forward, but against 4 players she's in big struggle. But in the second attempt, she conquered the ball again on the broken line. Separate position, 3 players in front of her. But she tried to push the ball and the enemies forward. Well done by Eilers with the right foot. He clears the situation with a decent pass to his goalkeeper. Olivier Lambret stops it with the right foot, looking where is his teammates, and pass it safely to Aponya Fall. Aponya Fall in the infight against Alphonse Lekanga. Still the 2. Aponya Fall wins this duel. The coach, the Austrian coach, all the time saying, no pushing, Alphonse, no pushing. Afraid of a foul there, but the whistle there's no whistle needed by the refs. Nice pass by Aponyafol back to Said Salek on the right side. He crosses the center line, but then he misses the touch. He misses the control of the ball. It's the opportunity for Kata Kühnlein to jump in this infight. Still the two on the kickboard. Said Salek is protecting with his body the ball, and by falling down, he passed the ball backwards to Dorin Cornelis. Cornelis stops it and tried to dribble away from Kata Kühnlein, but it took time. It's the opportunity for Kata Kühnlein, the German striker, to go back into the business, but Dorin Cornelis saved it very well and solved the situation good and passed it forward in direction of Christoph Eilers. He keeps the ball in, I thought, but I thought it was not completely over, but as we mentioned before, that the ball is already immediately after the goal line. We've seen in the first half when Pauline Nomi hit again the post there, the referees are announced to whistle a bit more earlier, and I'm quite sure this ball was not out, but it will not change the game. 11 minutes to go, ball position for Anderlecht deep in their own half. Dorin Cornelis cleared it in a nice way in direction of Aponyafol. He stopped it very well with the right foot. Still Aponyafol against three defenders. Pauline Nomi can solve the situation shortly out, but Christoph Eilers, he is there picking up the ball, but his pass is not complete. He wanted to find Aponyafol diagonally on the right side, but in his back, deep in his own half, it's Said Salek then to pick the ball up. Salek dribbling 2 or 3 meters to the right, then back to the left, asking for his teammates. He tried to pass to Aponyafol, but nice intercepted by Alphonse Lekanga. He kicks it out of his own half, but directly into the feet of Said Salek. Salek controlled the ball and looking for Eilers. Eilers in the infight with Pauline Nomi. Nomi does it very well and kicks it out with the left foot in the half of Anderlecht, where Dorin Cornelis stops the ball, attacked by his own teammate Said Salek, and almost giving the chance to Kata Kühnlein to win the ball. Still the infight, Kata Kühnlein against Dorin Cornelis. Now there is a supporting also by Eilers, but the ball is open, it's free. It's Kata Kühnlein now to go into the D to shoot, but she missed it completely with the right foot, with the center of the right foot, and it goes wide left. Too fast. She had all the time, all the space, and it was not necessary that she finished so fast. She maybe, well, after it's always easy to say, oh, better you do it like this way, but well, if they're the guide, and that's interesting in this case, is Wolf Schmidt, the coach of St. Pauli, so that's the power of blind football as well, helping each other. So no guide for Vienna, so Wolf Schmidt is helping them, giving the advice to her, Kata, you have time, control the ball, they can finish more clear and better. So it's still 0-0, 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes to go then in the Anderlecht half, and a chance now down the right hand centre. Oh, and Pauline Nomi,
Goalkeeper.
he had so much time and space right of centre in the Anderlecht half, just on the edge of the D, and he just swiped his foot at it and miscontrolled it. Van der Boort now, chance in the Vienna half on this near side touchline, close to the goal line. And now Vienna still in their own half, over the broken line. Van der Boort retrieves it back, still in the Vienna half on this near side touchline. Van der Boort and Hoskosen battling away. Sesalik in the centre circle now, tries to drive towards the broken line, right of centre, turns inside. Lovely footwork by Sesalik, the substitute just before half time. Under pressure though by Lekanga and Hoskosen. Aponyafol battling with Lekanga. Lekanga still in possession, although Aponyafol back to goal. Still on that far side touchline. On the broken line now, close to that kickboard on that far side. And now the ball rolls all the way over to this near side in front of our commentary. On the broken line now. Van der Boort on the penalty spot. Good work by Pauline Nomi. Tries to clear it away but misses. Van der Boort still uses his presence, drives into the penalty area. Can he shoot? No. As the ball rolls all the way into the goal zone, and the goalkeeper for Vienna, Tanja Hengel, picks it up, throws overarm over the halfway line. No one there though, bit of miscommunication.
Well, she was on need, she was under pressure because the goalkeeper has only 3 seconds time to have the ball. Then the coach Joe says, throw it away, because if she don't throw the ball away after 3 seconds, it's a free kick on the line. So she just threw it away to avoid the free kick. Sorry.
Aponyafol with possession of the ball on that far side touchline, just trips over the ball. Still in possession though, into the penalty area we go. Very close to the goal line. Still in the penalty area, Van der Boort picks it up on the edge of the D. Ball rolls a couple of times, tries to backheel it, and it's blocked. And as the ball goes out of the arena, And into the commentary zone. And just had to flick it away. And it will restart on this near side. Level with the broken line. And it will be Van der Boort and Cezalek. Van der Boort now rolls and shoots from distance, and a fantastic save. Parried to the left by Tanja Hegel, still with Anderlecht upon your fall. On that far side, a couple of ball rolls on the edge of the D. 10 metres from goal, shoots with his left foot, and it's blocked by Horst Gorsen. Still in the Vienna penalty area, and it's cleared away. Fantastic couple of shots there from Van der Boort and upon your fall. And possession is retrieved from Horst Gorsen, now played upfield, tried to find Kunlun. She has possession, loose touch though, a heavy touch, and the ball rolls into the Vienna half. And picked up by Ponja Fall on that far side touchline, halfway between broken line and the penalty area. Tries to have a shot but misses. Right of centre of the Vienna half, and it's finally cleared away. Level with the broken line, now with Cezalek. Couple of metres from the broken line. The ball rolls aimlessly to Van der Boort. Bit of time and space now. Corner of the penalty area. Opts to come more centrally. Uses his presence to bundle over Pauline Nomi, but he does well to stand strong. Now on the broken line in the Anderlecht half now. Cornelis now. Chip ball over to that far side. Tries to find a Ponja Fall. And a Ponja Fall retrieves the ball on the halfway line. Breaks forward. Turns really nicely. But Kata Kunlun does well to dispossess the ball. And it rolls all the way out for the goalkeeper for Anderlecht, Adrian Bonarts, and he will pick up the ball. Cornelis to the left and Cezalek to the right, although goes long and finds the broken line and then finds Van der Boort halfway between the halfway line and the broken line. Loses possession of the ball, still with Van der Boort. Oh, and a lovely little piece of skill, tries to push it forward through the centre of the pitch. That was very cheeky. On the halfway line. Now on the broken line in the Anderlecht half. Cezalek comes away with it on the halfway line, centre of the pitch. Tries to find Van der Boort on this near side. He has possession of the ball. Van der Boort on the broken line, centre of the pitch. Tries to shoot, it's blocked by Pauline Nomi. Still with Van der Boort, back to goal. Halfway between the broken line and the midway point of the pitch. Now with Cezalek on that far side now in front of the stand of supporters. Cezalek under pressure by Katha Kuthlin over the halfway line, back into the Anderlecht half. Level with the broken line. Just tumble over each other. And Katha Kuthlin tries to come away with the ball, but good defensive work by Cornelis. Over on that far side, level with the broken line. Comes down that touchline, upon your fall. Cornelis, as soon as she passes, goes back towards her own half. Loose ball over to this near side. Van der Boort picks it up on the broken line, heads inside. Shoots on his right foot, and it takes a deflection. It will be a corner over on that far side. So around about 3 minutes to go until full time, and it's still goalless. No goals. Will the next goal prove, if we do have a goal, to be the winner? And it will be a corner on that far side. Upon your fall with the sole of his foot on top of the ball, and Cezalek there to meet him. Cezalek comes forward and runs out of play, and it will be with the goalkeeper for Vienna. And we will have a timeout for Vienna.
Exactly, and Mustafa Hösker and the defender, last man standing, was requesting it for like 3 or 4 minutes, but there was the pressure at the moment, and for a timeout you need on position of the ball, and Vienna for 3 or 4 minutes they were not in the position of the ball, and Joe Steinlechner, the coach of Vienna, shouted in, "Move your fuck ass, Mustafa," and he just answered, "I'm dead, I'm done." He's really like there with his hands in his knees and down and breasting, and he's completely done, drinking a lot of water. And Joe said, "Well, it's timeout," but it was like 3 or 4 minutes ago. There was no opportunity to get into the ball, and now it's a timeout, 3.5 minutes to go. But the positive information for Musti and for the whole Vienna team, they survived these moments of suffering, physical down and illnesses and have a minute time now to pick up new power and survive the last 3.5 minutes against the 2017 winners. We have a good opportunity by Kevin van der Boort with his free kick, where the wall was, for me, not understandable. He had free way to shoot. The wall was placed like 2 or 3 meters on the right side from him. It was like invitation, please shoot, and a very nice save by Tanja Hengel in the goal. But until now the result is positive for Vienna. Take mention that last year it was the first appearance for Vienna, a completely young team, only founded 2 years ago, and they becoming last. And today they presented very well, 0-0. They have the support by Kanta Kühnlein, not only in the Central European League, but also here, a player who in the German Bundesliga she played for Schalke 04, and it's an experience they profit a lot of in the offense. And we jump into the last 3 minutes. Advice for Tanja Hengel to throw the ball in the left wing, but the coach said to the board, and Joe sent her to the board, but the ball was not on the board, so she missed the contact and the ball goes wide. There is a throw in for Olivier Lambret. Lambret throws it in over the right wing, looking for Aponya Fall. He controlled it very well. Aponya Fall against Musti Hösker, and on the broken line, right side at 3 meters inside from the kickboard. He looking for the shoot, hidden shot between the legs of Mustafa Hösker, but as you hear it, the ball hits the bar, the board behind the goal, and so it's goal clearance for Tanja Hengel with a long throw in over the right wing this time, looking for Kata Kühnlein, but she missed the control again. The ball goes wide. François Coquet whistled, and it's goal clearance for Brasser, goal clearance for Olivier Lambret.
And we're into the final stages then of the second game of the day. Aponya Fall on the broken line on that far side in the Vienna half, comes inside, passes towards this near side though, picked up by Pauline Nomi, drives over the halfway line, centre of the pitch. Who's going to keep possession of the ball? Pauline Nomi trapping the ball in between his 2 feet, and he is trapping the ball and not letting the ball free, and it will be a free kick for Anderlecht in his own half. And in halfway between the halfway line and the broken line, and a free kick.
Only personal foul for the player number 7 from Vienna, and the indirect free kick for players of Brussels.
Indirect free kick then in their own half, a metre off the broken line. And it will be goal kick for Vienna. Tanja Hengel throws overarm. Aponya Fall nearly catches it over the broken line, and the ball rolls all the way to the opposition goalkeeper, Jim Bonnart. 1 minute to go then. Are we going to get a last-minute goal? Are we going to see 3 points go to one of these teams? Aponya Fall.
Goalkeeper Vienna.
And with the goalkeeper for Vienna, Tanja Hengel, as the ball rolled across that far side touchline, thrown over arm and tries to find Pauline Nomi, but then does find Katha Kutlin, who breaks inside on the broken line. Number 8 on the back of her shirt. On that far side, level with the broken line. Good play by Said Salik. And a bit of jostling going on in the Anderlecht half. Said Salik battling away with Katha Kutlin. Pauline Nomi though, still in the Anderlecht half. Just on the edge of the broken line. Centre of the field, Said Salik tries to come away with it. And that is full time in our second game of the day in the Bushevist Blind Football Cup 2019. And it finishes 0-0 between obviously Vienna and five-a-side Anderlecht. It was a good game, a very close game, chances for both sides. Probably the best chance, or the closest we came to a goal, was thanks to Kevin van der Boort from the free kick, who drove in from this near side into the left-hand centre of the pitch and shot to the left-hand side of the goalkeeper for Vienna, Tanja Hengel, who saved well, but it ended up finishing 0-0, so a point each for both sides.
Exactly, and just in a couple of minutes we following with a third match, and this is the opportunity to get in contact with the last two teams we haven't seen yet. It's the match between the English team from West Brom Albion against the unlucky Greeks with her flight and a special story, a tournament 2 weeks ago in Belgium where they unluckily got robbed and all the clothes and passports gonna be robbed. But yeah, this journey and horrible weeks are finished from now, and they are ready. I see them already warming up behind the pitch. So in a couple of minutes we have the match between West Brom and Pyrsos Thessaloniki.